Sometimes in life, you're just going to miss certain things. You're just not going to be the perfect person. You're not going to be the person that sees and hears everything that you say and put forth. Even with good intentions, you're going to mess up somewhere. Somebody's going to feel some type of way about what you did do or what you didn't do, what you did say and what you didn't say, how you reacted and how you didn't react. You can't cover all ground at all times. Let it go. A lot of times it's only through reflection that we realize that we didn't mean to say something a certain way, or we missed saying something in the first place, or we did something that was out of pocket. A lot of times it's only through reflection that we realize that. But if you're the type of person to reflect on something in the first place to see if you wronged somebody in any type of way, you're already ahead of the game. Most people that do things with bad intentions, they don't even think about it. They do it and they move on with their life. They don't think back on who they may have disappointed or who they may have hurt. They don't even reflect on that. So the fact that you're reflecting on certain things, you are in a better place than most. But you got to let yourself off the hook. You're a human being. Society tries to make everybody superhuman.
Shalom, this is your brother Ishar from GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give the infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, that's what's in this truth with our faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say Shalom, all right? It's just a lesson through Rakak Wadash. I won't make it too long, but I pray and hope, Lord, willing to his home, man. Just going into, man, don't be too hard on yourself, man. All right? And what I mean by that, don't be too hard on yourself. You're going to make mistakes, man. Okay? Sometimes you got to give yourself a break, man. But Jacob just be overthinking and being so down and so bent out and out of shape, man, about situations that have been already happened, man. Only thing you can do is move forward, and as you're moving forward, man, make sure you get yourself together so you won't make it again. You won't make that mistake again, man. That's part of this, man. This truth is perfecting a thing of progression and perfecting yourself, man. It's a time thing, man. It's a thing of steps, okay? You know, it takes steps to get to a certain point, man. All right, it takes time for you to get to a certain level, man. All right, and it's truth, which is filled with infinite knowledge. So it's like you don't know everything, man. All right, so don't beat yourself up because you make a mistake here. Hey, even something that you do know and you end up not applying it, okay? We'll go back to the drawing board. Make sure next time the Lord bring that back around to you, you apply, okay? So, you know, I just want to just get into this lesson real quick, Lord willing. I hope and pray it's edifying. This is Sirach 30 and 21. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel, right, man? At times, man, you could be your own worst enemy, goddamn it. You sitting over here, done made a mistake, okay, I done messed up here. It'll be hours and days, and you still think about that one moment. And you could be doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you'll be sitting there just thinking and just harping over it, man. It's not a good thing, man. All right? But then that's allowing Satan to come and work on you, punch on you, man, in the spirit. You see? Because all that emotion, all that, what they call it, depression and shit, man, that's a demon. Okay? That's why we got to stay on point, man. And even when we do make mistakes, man, get back up. Okay, get back up. All right, don't allow that to keep you down, because the longer you're down, the longer you're getting beat on, the longer you're getting beat up, man. All right, the longer Satan is just jumping on your ass, man. Okay, stomping you. So we get up, man. Okay. This is Proverbs 24 and 16, because that's what's expected and inquired of us in this thing, man. All right. For a just man falleth, this Proverbs 24:16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, right? See what I'm saying? He falls 7 times. Well, that's a number of completion. Okay? So, like I said, it's a thing of steps. It's a thing of progression, all right, to perfection. So, of course, you're going to fall. But see 7 times, that's a number of completion. So, it's a number of times that you're going to fall. You're going to make mistakes. That don't mean you're going to get it right the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, man. Okay? Sometimes it takes you to mess up constantly to really perfect in that area. All right? But now I ain't saying like mess up like you doing some wicked ass shit now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it might be something that you just need to work on in the spirit, you know? And that goes to shit, brothers to just have that patience and bearing, you know what I'm saying, that of you, man, until you get it right. See, the Lord understands that sometimes, brothers, it's some brothers that just, it take time, you know? It take time, man, to perfect in certain areas. So, of course, as it's taking this time for you to really fully get it and understand it, you're going to mess up, okay? That's that thorn in your flesh, right? So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't be all down about it, man. It's okay. But the long as you're staying in the right mind, and the right spirit, trying, putting forth that effort into fixing it, that's all that really matters, okay? Being contrite, okay? And actually, like I said, putting forth that effort of trying to get it right, to trying and making sure you own it. All right, not procrastinating, not putting it off. No, making sure you're working on yourself, man. All right, and that comes with reflecting. This Proverbs 24:16. Again, it says, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you're going to fall. There's going to be a certain amount of times you're going to fall, you know, and make mistakes in certain areas, certain situations, but you learn from it eventually, you see? It's like that baby getting up and walking. They fall so many times, but they continue trying to walk until they walk, you see? And it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing in the spirit, man. You know, things you need to work on, things you need to do, man. Continue to put forth an effort, man. All right? But like this lesson is going into, not beating yourself up because you done made a mistake. You know, Jake do that, man. Jake don't want to be wrong. Jake don't want to make no mistakes. But guess what? God damn it, you will. You will. Because we have been in this world way longer. We've been in this truth. So it's some shit about ourselves. Damn it, it's going to take time. But long as we don't allow Satan to just stomp on us, and long as we don't just sit there and just lay down, man. Because if we do that, then what? We fall into mischief. We fall into trouble. Okay? We bring damnation to ourselves. Okay? So it's important, man, to put forth that effort and try. Continue to try, you know? This Romans 3:23, it says, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, we all made mistakes. We're going to continue to make mistakes until we get new bodies, man. You know, we're not going to be perfect, man. That's in the kingdom. And as I can look around and see, we ain't in the kingdom yet. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, hey, man, we're going to fall short sometimes, man. All right, but acknowledging, all right, that acknowledgement, that reflecting, making sure you're working on it, fixing it, you know. Because even though we're not going to be perfect until the kingdom and get new bodies, it's still things that we can adjust, fix, make better, you know. This is Sirach 18:20. Going into the examination, it is important. It says, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. See, it's important, man, for us to look and see the shit within ourselves and get rid of it. Get rid of that waste. That's important, man. Within yourself, man, to do the things necessary to digest and get rid of the waste within the body, okay? Because if waste sits, okay, which is When waste sits, it what contaminates. It turns deadly. Okay, it releases toxins in the body, and eventually it makes you sick. Okay, so what we are doing in the spirit is taking the steps, getting to the levels we need to be in the spirit, perfecting ourselves to the best of our ability, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. But it starts with us reflecting, examining, ourselves. We're supposed to. We have to. Okay, because somebody can tell you all day what you need to do, but it takes you to see. It takes you to see what you need to do, man. And that's on you too, to do that, to look within yourself and see what you need to do, man. And then that'll block out all that being hard on yourself or feeling bad, like in that video I played in the beginning of the lesson. When you reflect and you examine yourself, man, you feel good. You feel good. Even when you approach with the same situation, man, you get through it. You know how. Because what? You reflected. You examined. Okay? You made it right. You made it better. Okay? So it says before judgment, okay, before the Lord comes, man, we have to get ourselves together. Okay? Not being weak-minded. Not putting ourselves down. No, man, we have to be strong in the Lord, man, as the scriptures say. So we got to take it. And we can't run from examination. I want to say that as well. Don't run from examination, man. Don't do that. Jacob do that, man, when they sitting in their room alone, hearing the cracks and the creaks of the house, or they driving, they sit in their car, they be wanting to hear something, be entertained by something. No, man, you sit there and you examine yourself. All right, you look into yourself, man, and see the shit from all angles, man, and pick it up and get rid of it, dispose of it, man. Okay, because we're trying to be that new man. Matter of fact, when we enter into this truth, we are supposed to be new creatures. All right. So that old man can't be with us, man. Especially when the Lord returns, man. We can't have them old ways about ourselves, man. We got some of that, a lot of that shit off. Okay. All of that shit off, man. If we can, because we want mercy. Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates, man. It says, but I trust ye that ye know that we are not reprobates, right, man? You know better, man. You know what you need to do. You know what you don't need to do. Okay? But it says, well, in the beginning, examine yourselves, man. Examine, man. Okay? It said, whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves, man. Okay? Don't sit there and dwell and harp over stuff, man. You can't fix this. Already done. Focus on what you got to do moving forward. Focus on the things that you need to do moving forward, man. All right? But don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just do better. Okay? Lord willing, we all do better, be better. In the spirit of power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So with that, I want to close out, give infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, pushing this truth with our faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom.